Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 11 of the Group Chat Podcast. I'm your host, Big T Company. Today we're going to be talking about the Middle East and why they should.
Why they should
on episode 11, really?
Be left alone. Be left alone.
Let's just leave them alone.
Just leave them alone. Get our troops out of there. Why are they still there?
They left years ago.
Did they?
No, they're hidden.
Yeah,
they're hidden over there. They're in
What
there.
day is it
Trust me.
today?
No, they got pulled out by President Barack Obama, my father.
Obama never pulled out. That's why he had two daughters.
Michelle,
Dude,
throw that ass
Do you
back,
see
Michelle.
Obama threatened the Jonas
bring it back.
Brothers.
I'm sending the troops to the Middle East. Inflation's through the roof.
Did you hear Obama threatened the Jonas Brothers with a drone strike?
He did.
Like, they were dating, like, all three of them were dating his one daughter at the same time.
They wouldn't make a Camp Rock 4, so he wanted to kill them all.
And Obama was like, I'm going to threaten you with a drone strike and you're all going to die. It's just,
My fellow Jonas Brothers.
my fellow drone strike brothers. I'd like to apologize. I'm sick, so I'm just not going to talk
Are you
anymore.
really?
So yeah, I'm sick for the twice in a
why he's acting all
twice in
cool.
one
That's
week.
why
he had the
sunglasses
fucking
they had, the
fucking hacker jacket.
That's why I look like
shit.
yay on God.
This episode is sponsored in part by GamerSupps. Using code GROUP 10% off your order. Right?
Yes.
Don't use code
Hey,
Yummy right now.
we have a
Just use code
sponsor.
Don't use it.
They
Use
have
the
something
group.
dropping, Nick. Do you know
Yeah,
that?
there's like crazy stuff happening this month, right?
Let me tell y'all a story. Let me tell y'all a story. I was lifting, right? I was pumping. You know what I'm saying? And I needed a supplement, okay? And I looked around. I searched. And there it was.
High and low.
High and low and in between.
It's game.
Damn.
The GamerSupps cup. GamerSupps.
That
The Waifu
cup,
Cup.
You know what I'm saying?
that was like week old. That's from the last podcast. You just put it over there.
You did not rinse that out. It's gross.
It still has the juice in it.
Dude, go wash that thing.
You're gross.
For our audio listeners, there's like fungus growing inside of
There's
his
green.
bottle
There's a
right now.
mushroom. There's a
an
big
entire
Super Mario
bottle.
magic
Drink it.
mushroom.
Oh, he drank it. Larry
Just
drank
ate
it.
like 4 mushrooms.
He just
Okay.
drank week old GamerSupps.
That's
Yeah, we
sweet.
don't advise to do that. Okay, guys,
I honestly, we have a few things to talk about that actually happened today. One of which Isaac and I can both relate to. DoorDash fucking sucks.
Let me take this. No, let me take this thing.
I want to just let you know, Isaac. I didn't get
DoorDash
whose fault is it though?
stinks.
It's DoorDash.
Like the
DoorDash.
driver?
What?
No,
what did
DoorDash
do?
itself. They crashed when we had our food order.
The entire app went down while Nick and I were in our prime time food hungry munchy.
Yeah.
Want food now? Mommy eat mommy milk.
Okay. Okay. I'm
high?
gonna give you guys a suggestion. Now, don't go wild on me. There's a thing called cooking.
There's a thing where you cook a meal.
Or
You
YouTubers.
cook a meal
though.
and you actually eat it like
You
that
eat
right
it
then and there once
at
you're
your
done.
house, and you cook it in your house.
Larry, you're
Now,
my
if I
I
remember
don't even want to
correctly-
hear it.
Here, I'm gonna use my palate.
Larry, didn't you give yourself food poisoning?
passenger capabilities? And I think that Nick made a new kitchen last year.
Yeah.
Nick
Yeah, he
has a
built
brand new
it.
kitchen.
He has a new
And
kitchen.
he hasn't
Yeah.
even cooked it in once yet.
That's not true. I
Hasn't
cooked
stepped foot in
That
it.
is true.
I cooked it in
You're
a
a liar.
handful of times.
Why are you lying, though?
Cereal and cookies and Snickers bars don't count, fatty.
Dumbass. Yep.
Shut up. Stay sick.
He's right. He's right.
Boy, you just eat
Don't talk.
squid all day and cry on camera.
I bet you shut the hell up. Let me use my squid and
Form
peanut
of
butter.
cooking is getting leftover like food and then just like putting in the
Dude,
microwave.
your mom makes you a whole like meal for 10 and like
Larry-
8 a.m. and you're like, no, thank you, I'm not hungry, mommy. It's like,
Yeah, that's true.
Come on, Larry.
Larry, you should actually explain because Larry came home and his mood was like upset, and then his mom had good food. But see, explain yourself, Larry. Before that, because his mood was uplifted from mom's cooking.
It's true. It's true. I'll give it. My mother, I love her cooking. She puts a lot of love in her cooking. And, I was at the gym. You know what I'm saying? I was putting in work. And there was these guys. Sorry, I get emotional.
I love your mom so fucking
It's
much.
okay, Larry. You're
It's just
strong for this.
webcam lagging. Like,
yes,
really
yes,
bad.
that's why I'm laughing. Larry is like in slow motion.
caught up.
He's fine right now. He's
Go ahead.
fine.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Sorry,
There's
man.
guys. And there's a guy with 2 sets of dumbbells. I asked him, do you have are you using that one set on the floor? He's like, no, man, I'm using.
You're so brave.
What?
Mhm.
Is
Did you
that
say
it?
he was using it?
I thought he said, no, you dipshit. Doesn't it look like I'm using it
No,
or
yeah,
something like that?
yeah. No, he had an attitude. He
said,
was
"No,
just
little
like,
baby boy,
He's like, bro,
get
what
the
does
hell
it
outta
look
here."
like? I was like, okay, whatever. And then I went back to my fucking bench and I was sitting there because I didn't have any dumbbells. And I was sitting there and I was looking at myself, and then this guy comes from behind and he's like, bro, use a machine if you're gonna be sitting there doing nothing. And I look back at it and I'm just like,
You look at him like,
You got bodied by
Yeah,
the
guys.
guys at the gym.
I got fucking squished, dog. I'm like, 5'4", I'm not that big. So they were like,
they friends?
throwing me out like a, what the
People like that at the gym really piss me off.
Yeah.
There were just two random guys
That's
that
such
like
an
they were
entitled-
both.
two random guys.
fucking
Listen,
they ganged
I'm
up on
like,
you.
I'm like sociable and like, I'm like, yo, can you spot me? Or yo, are you using those dumbbells? Things like that, And like usually a lot of the times people are really nice. Like people at the gym are really nice. But usually I go in the morning. So a lot of the times people in the morning, they're like pretty chill. Like they're starting up the day, blah, blah, blah. But I think I went at like 7 p.m. So I think they were coming back from work. And like a lot of them, it was just a lot of people. There's a lot of people. So yeah, after this, actually, I'm going to go back. And
The nighttime gym
Go
goers
back at
are
7 p.m.
evil.
Find those dudes and beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, punch them in the face really hard until they turn blue.
We're gonna go
drop
over
a dumbbell on them.
We're gonna stand.
Drop an
behind you.
anvil in their
I'm gonna
stomach.
specifically wait for that guy with the fucking dumbbells, and I'm not even gonna ask him. I'm just gonna walk up and take it from him, and then he's gonna be like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
And then you're gonna force feed him. You're gonna force feed him. You're gonna open his mouth up. and then you're
What was the weight? What was he curling? Don't tell me it was like 15.
No, he had, I think, I don't remember what he had on his hand, but he had a 20 on the ground.
Yeah,
And,
he's weak. He can.
and I
he can
warm
catch
up.
his feet, hands,
So-
and dick.
Yeah.
I started with
Sorry.
15 and then I worked my way up.
Larry, he probably has puffy nipples. You're fine. Don't even talk to that guy.
Yeah.
He has puffy gynecomastia nipples and he looks funny. Don't even like talk to him. It's like when like men develop boobs, like
Yeah,
girl
boobies.
boobs.
Remember when I got that surgery, Larry, like years ago? That's
This
what
is
I
Nick had
Nick
a
girl
big pair of
movies on
honkers.
his chest.
Yeah, so I was really fat growing up, and also like I had too much testosterone, which turned to estrogen. So I started growing some boobies, and that fat you can't remove. You can't get rid of
Yeah.
that unless it's.
I have some in my boobs right now.
removed.
Really?
Yep, you
Wait,
no matter.
your
That is so
testosterone
weird.
Can turn into estrogen?
Yes.
Sort of.
Tanner.
I have boogers pouring into my mouth right now. Can I go blow my nose?
I see him!
Oh
my god!
He doesn't see them. He's gaslighting audio listeners.
I thought you were
Yeah,
licking your
yeah,
lips because they were crusty. All right.
On that note, yeah, fuck those guys at the gym. You should grab a sample pack of GamerSupps, snort a line off your finger, and then get really strong and pick them
That
up and
would've
throw them
worked.
at the mirror.
That would have worked.
Yeah.
No, I wish. Oh man, that's the only thing. It's like I know with the gym, I know there's assholes. Like, obviously, there's gonna be like some sort of asshole every now and then. Everywhere, yeah. And it doesn't help that I'm short as fuck, dude. Like,
Yeah, I guarantee you they wouldn't have acted that way if you were
Exactly.
big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
was saying. I think it's because he was like tinier, and so
Yeah,
they just kind of like threw him around like a little kid.
it is what it is. But I came home and mom cooked up. You know what I'm saying?
What'd she cook?
Some little food. It's just pork tortilla.
Heaven
That sounds
forbid
good, dude.
TikTok user Joey Swoll didn't catch wind of that story. It was game over.
Oh my god!
This TikTok really pissed me off. The gym is a public space.
Yeah, the public space. They are in the wrong. And
You
I'm
posted
sorry
this to
that happened
social
you.
media with the sole intent to humiliate this
Oh,
person.
He's like red to the head. I am pissed.
Yeah, dude.
I am.
Steam coming out of his ears.
Okay, wait. Just for some backstory, there's this comically large man, very large. He's very ripped, very buff, and he duets these TikToks of like people that go to the gym and like just make fun of other people. And he's like, "This is disgusting and wrong." And he was like, he speaks truth, but it's just funny because
He's kind of a meme in the community when people like fuck up. They'll be like, "Uh-oh, don't let Joey see this.
Joey Swoll.
Don't let Joey see this. He'll fuck you up."
Yeah, but I think he's like a good contributor in a way because he enforces that positivity that the gym should have.
It also
like
has a lot more validity when it's coming from a fucking huge guy who clearly has spent hours in the
He's a
gym.
gentle giant.
Yeah.
He really is.
He just uses
he's
his
sweet.
fucking brain. He doesn't ego lift. Like you ran into ego lifters. Like you don't just tell someone that's sitting on a machine, dude, you don't tell anybody at a machine, just go around, find something if you're just going to sit there. Like who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah.
Who the fuck says that? You know what I mean?
I would have punched him right in the Adam's apple. And by the way, I'm back. I blew my nose. I blew my nose and a big snot bubble
By
formed.
the way, I'm back.
And it fucking popped and it got
What
all over my
color was
glasses,
it?
so I had to wipe. It was
Dude.
green. It was all green.
It was all
That is
green.
correct.
Yeah, big green
Fake
snot
story.
bubble popped.
Green is
and it
better
went
than
all over
yellow
my-
or brown.
No,
so you're
real
fine.
What about white boogers?
White boogers mean you're like healthy. If you have white boogers, don't go to the hospital.
White or clear?
White,
Yeah.
white
No,
boogers?
yeah, green means
It's like-
that
it's like-
you
it's like
have a
clearish
sinus
white.
infection.
Green means go. You don't need to go to the hospital.
I thought yellow and red mean that you have a sinus infection.
Are we
Red is
talking
just-
about boogers or
Red
like
is just how you
blood?
Yeah, red.
Wait, hold on.
Blood.
When I was sick, I was like coughing up blood.
I was coughing up black. I don't know what was
You have
happening.
leukemia. You should go to the hospital.
Coughing up blood is
now.
legitimately bad. Like, that's worse
Yeah.
than throwing up blood. I'm pretty sure. Like
I
way
think you're
worse.
dying, genuinely.
I got rid of it
You
all.
coughed up blood?
Well, like, I was
You
like,
coughed up a lymph node.
When was that?
a few
today.
days ago, like a week maybe at this point.
Well, that could be
Wait,
like
what?
you can cough so hard. I'm pretty sure you can make your actual throat bleed from coughing
Well,
so
it
much.
was like
Yeah, you can.
know how like when you go and then you go out again. I coughed out blood like a few times.
Oh, so it was just like mucus with blood in it. It wasn't actually like coming from your your
Yeah.
lungs or something.
No,
That's
I thought it was
like-
coming from
that
kidney
could have been a
stones.
bloody nose,
Yeah.
man. That happens.
Okay.
That could have been. I mean, your nose is like.
Yeah, you're fine as long as you ain't like, and you look at your
Yeah.
hand, there's like a puddle of blood in your
Oh,
hand. That would have
no.
been really bad.
No. There's mucus with blood.
It's like an anime when they get hit in
Why the
stomach and
fuck
they
are we
spit out
talking
blood.
about this on a podcast?
Yeah. Anyways, guys,
fine.
DoorDash.
Anyway,
Let's
DoorDash
let's
fucking
talk about
sucks.
DoorDash.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yes, Grunk.
Remember
dog
what
concurs.
happened to Tanner when we were doing a drawing video a few nights ago?
Oh yeah. Wait, we
That
can,
was the start
no,
of
we
it all,
can't
I
talk
think.
about it. It's not out yet. He talked
Oh,
about it
yeah.
on Twitter. We could talk about
Yeah,
that.
he did.
Oh yeah.
We don't have to give the specifics.
We don't.
No.
well,
Tanner,
you
explain in
gave-
detail.
Let's just say we were having fun drawing on Garctic phone, and I don't even know why I did it. I shoved my whole fist down my mouth, and I threw up into a package full of like our sponsorship, and it was brown. It was brown. I threw
watched
up.
it happen.
Brand new product of
Yummy saw me
GamerSupps.
spew chunks onto
I was
the
laughing
t-shirt.
so hard.
It was
And
good.
Oh my god.
Yummy was swearing on his life. He's like, I saw brown come out of his mouth. No one believed him until Tanner pulls the box.
worst, dude.
And you just see brown splatter.
brown
everywhere.
splash on the shirt.
It was all over the.
I didn't feel good for the rest of that day.
It was
What
so
really sucks
funny.
about that is that we were recording something in a browser, so naturally I had my browser open. But I had Discord. I was going back and forth in between them. But I look at Tanner and he's like sucking on a finger. I go back to my thing and hear it. I go back and he's just hunched over.
Hunched over into
Puking.
a box.
We thought he was
On-
faking it until Yummy was
Yeah.
swearing back and forth. He saw brown.
Yummy was like, "Oh, he's actually puking," and then I
Yeah,
left.
it's
And
funny
I,
Yeah, when
'cause
when you got up and left, I knew it was real. I was
You
so
never
like,
expect to
"God."
see shit like that live. Like in a video, yeah, you'll see somebody throw up, whatever. But like literally in real time, seeing Tanner throw up, I was like, well, no fucking way.
Tanner, if
It's
I had
crazy.
seen it, I would have laughed super
yeah, you
hard.
would have. You were
I-
addicted. You're
I-
addicted to watching people
Yeah, can we
puke.
talk about
You
that?
love people puking.
Dude, I love people throwing up. It's too funny.
Why? Okay, you can't word it like that. You
Wait,
laugh.
wait, wait.
You laugh at people throwing up.
Okay, I have a really funny story though. Not funny, it's fucked up. So growing up, my dad had this one girlfriend and her son, who this is irrelevant, but this is what makes it more fucked up. And sad is that he has special needs, and so he was like throwing up next to me in the car, and this is when I found out that I thought throwing up was funny because I was just laughing at him throwing up. I was laughing at just him being like, I don't know what it was. My dad was like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "Dude, like I don't know why." And I've had like ex-girlfriends throw up where I had to hold their hair back, and I was uncontrollably laughing at them.
It's funny, dude. It is funny because imagine like Nick just looked at me. I'm just like,
All right, it's a little funny, but
It is.
I'm like,
funny.
I can't take it. I if I see the sight of puke 9 times out of 10, I will feel nauseous.
But listen, you were the one who came into the bathroom when I was throwing up.
Well,
at
that is
the
true, but
gym.
you were just spitting. You weren't like in there like hawking up.
Larry's dad was throwing up the other.
Okay, listen. Let me set it.
Did you hear it?
We were
Yeah,
we
we
were
can
playing. I'm pretty sure we were playing Black Ops. I'm pretty sure we were playing Black Ops Zombies. And we were doing something. We were in call, and I was like, "Uh oh, you guys hear that?" They're like, "We hear what?" And I turn on my gain, and you hear in the background.
It was pretty.
And I was like, "Holy!" It was so loud. He was yelling. He was practically
What
yelling.
did
And
he
then
throw
you hear
up?
the chunks like.
What happened?
they were all
don't
sick
know. He
that
was,
day.
like,
Their entire
sick.
family was sick.
Your whole family got sick
Oh
and
yeah,
was
my whole
throwing
family.
up?
Yeah. We had like 3
Oh.
parties consecutively.
Damn.
Everybody
That's
got sick.
what
It was like
happens.
it's He's like, Larry's like, wait, hold up, listen, and there's just silence, and then just a distant.
It was just so bad.
Yeah,
so bad. Yeah.
There's probably a listener out there who has a gag reflex when they hear people gag.
I have the worst
Larry
gag
does
reflex.
that too.
It's
Larry's
bad.
the listener. Larry.
Oh, Larry's the listener.
Larry
eats mayonnaise once and like passes out.
Yeah,
Larry,
mayonnaise
think
and
of
like
mayonnaise.
mustard.
Think of
Okay,
mayonnaise.
it's-
Think of mayonnaise.
It's things that like are in my mouth and they're like liquidy. I don't like.
Is it like a mental thing then,
Like,
or what is it?
Yeah, it's like a texture. It's like if I'm like eating, I don't know, I can something fried. Let's say something fried, and then I taste like something like
Mayo-y
like
with
weird,
pickle
like-
juice and mustard juice mixed in with ketchup juice.
Larry, quick, day old soup, Larry, day old soup, Larry.
Why do you have Dale soup in your room? What is
It's
wrong
awful
with you?
shit.
Wait,
You know, it was awful shit.
I remember Tanner had a day old burger that was sitting out all day, and he came in, he reheated it. He showed Larry. Larry was like,
Oh, dude, it was on stream.
I streamed for like 6
just
hours
started
on my
gagging
burger.
awful.
profusely.
I
can't do that, man.
Wait, imagine
No,
it like
listen,
you ever
listen,
seen that
listen.
SpongeBob episode where like they showed the burger and had like a pimple, like and it was like
Yeah.
purple and
It
it was
was
like
like a large
it
intestine
was
coming
exactly
out.
like that.
Nasty.
And Tanner was eating it.
That is the
I streamed
exact
for like 6
description I
hours.
used in that video. It's not
Yeah.
out yet, but that's the one. That's
Oh
the
my
picture.
God,
I
hurry
used, the
up.
pimple burger.
But I streamed for 6 hours that day, and I had a burger sitting on it wasn't even the fridge, it was on my table. And I saw it
Dude.
when I left. I was like, oh, baby. And I grabbed it and I put it in the
man.
microwave. And I was like, that's good enough for me. And then I started eating it.
Dude, that's not good.
When I was a kid, I would like, we'd have a box of pizza just like laying out and it wouldn't even be in the fridge or anything. It'd be like a day or
Yeah.
two later and I'd be like,
Okay,
yeah,
wait,
it's fine.
dude.
I would just eat it.
Room temperature pizza, not that bad.
It's good.
It's so
actually
good.
Frozen
Buy that.
pizza's
Cold
good.
pizza's
I
not
like it.
good.
All
Can we
pizza's
agree?
good. What?
Cold pizza's
pizza's
not
nice.
good.
It's
Cold
pretty
pizza's
good.
really good.
Like
Cold pizza's
refrigerated
good.
pizza, it's good.
Cold pizza's good. You don't need any.
I like cold
Pepperonis
pizza, room
are fire.
temperature pizza, and hot pizza. I like all of them.
Room temperature.
Going back
temperature pizza
to
kinda nuts.
going back to throwing up for a second. I remember my very first time remembering throwing up. I had bought an entire box of fruit roll-ups, and I ate the entire box of fruit roll-ups. I just genuinely remember eating too many, the entire box. I think they come in like 12 or like I don't know how many they came in, and I threw up rainbows on the carpet.
No.
How many feet of fruit roll up did you? Do you
That
think
would,
you
I
ate?
guait that would be
Like 24
12.
feet?
That'd be like
Wait.
fruit by
How
the
many
foot.
how many inches went into
Fruit
your
by the
mouth?
foot.
Foot. So it's 12.
12
By the
feet.
foot, be
inches.
12 feet.
Unless
Wait,
it's like
isn't
8.
it like longer though? The fruit by the foot is like this long.
It's like a foot long, I
Oh
think.
wait,
It's kinda
yeah,
long.
wait, it
It's
is
way
longer than a
longer.
foot.
Yeah, it's
So it'd
longer
be
than a
24
foot.
feet
Way
or
longer
something
than
like
a foot.
that.
I had
Oh
so
my
much-
God.
I vomited like all of it up, and it smelled legitimately like fruit roll-ups. So
Oh.
it didn't taste bad coming out. It
Were you
didn't
not
smell
able to
bad.
eat them for a while?
I have not had them since.
Yeah, that's how
old
it
were
works.
you?
The
That's
same
how
way.
it works.
I was like 6, I think, at the time, because I remember that same year I choked and almost died
Yeah.
on lamb.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
was that story?
and-
You want me to explain that story?
Yeah.
I was eating dinner with my mom and my sister at the table, and I ate lamb too fast, and I like legitimately choked. And my mom like was stuffing her fingers down my throat to try and get it out. I remember her nail like cutting the roof of my mouth or something, and then her like doing like the Heimlich maneuver on me and
Heimlich
shit.
maneuver.
And
I
it
don't
just
think-
went right across the table. So
I don't
if
think
you
I've
died
ever
that
had
day?
lamb.
Lamb is good.
lamb is really good.
It's
My-
really, wait, it's really it's good. Wait,
Speaking of
drunk.
choking, dude, I'm sorry to interrupt, but like, I just remembered there was one time I was out at Olive Garden with my brother, and he was we were just eating, and he started like choking a bit, and for some reason in my head I was thinking of that one scene where Squidward had a fork
inside of his throat and then choked and died.
so instead of helping him, I was just staring at him like taking
He started shape shifting into Squidward with a fork in his neck.
You're just laughing at him.
and it reminded me of it. I was like, oh shit, it looks like that. And then
You're like with choking, like Nick is like with puking. You're just like laughing at people choke to
You just
death and
laugh.
die.
yeah.
I've
choose
never
drunk.
choked.
That's got to be a
Yeah.
mental disability I have, or some mental illness
What?
where I laugh at people.
Did you hear yummy?
I've never choked on food ever.
Really?
There's only been one time where I
Neither have
almost
I.
did,
It's
and I
not-
immediately fixed it. Where I was like, so I was eating steak and it had a fat cap on it. It was like a ribeye, I think.
Yep.
And basically, just like the side of the meat has fat
Oh,
on
fat.
it. That wasn't. It wasn't rendered out. It might have been a New York strip or something. But I chewed through the meat, but the fat was still together. So these pieces of meat were separated, but the fat was keeping it together. And I swallowed like one half of the meat, but the fat strip was going up my throat,
yeah.
and the other piece of meat was like stuck in my mouth.
It's like string, and you're like,
yeah, it was like string, and I went whoop, and I pulled it out.
Gronk, what is it? What happened?
When me and my friends, like, when was it? June, I think, of 2021. Me and a bunch of my internet friends came here, and we went out to eat because one of them got there early, and it was me, Cantu, and it was infamous Swoosh, if you know who that guy is. And we went to this local place, and he literally takes the first bite of anything. First time in Virginia, he chokes. He starts choking, like he can't get it out. And Cantu is just sitting there. He's like, "You need me to help? You want me to make this a scene? Because I can make this a scene." And he's like, "I'm gonna make it a scene." And then he saved his life. It was so funny.
He saved his life.
knowing how to like save somebody from choking is awesome.
I need to learn how to do that.
He just like side eyes him, and he's like,
How do wait? Okay, that's a good thing to learn. How do you do the Heimlich? Because I don't know.
You grab behind
Fist.
him, and then
you like make
That's
fist.
something they teach in schools, right?
No,
It's
listen.
a school thing.
no, they teach
along with
CPR.
CPR.
Huh?
You grab him by the throat,
Uh huh.
and you just start choking him.
I grab my throat and I like rub up whatever food's in
You gotta
there.
squeeze the food out.
You gotta like
Squeeze the food out.
Yeah.
So what you
there
do,
go.
Isaac, is you actually open their mouth, you put your mouth to theirs, and you go, and you
suck really hard.
And then you start choking, and then they do it back to you.
It's like Kirby back and forth, like
yep, back and forth until
Yeah.
like someone's smart enough to like
it's like a
catch
suction.
it
Swallow
with their
it
teeth.
like whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad almost died by choking on a meatball when he was a kid. He told me. And his dad picked him upside down and was shaking him by his ankles like this. And he lived.
All his money came out in his
Like a
ball.
handkerchief.
Lunch money keeps pouring out of his pocket. Like quarters and
giant
dimes.
anchor falls out.
He was upside down, like,
His head's turning blue, and he's just like,
He said his head was starting blue, apparently. Like, he was choking bad.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I
I've
had
never
a-
seen anybody turn blue.
Oh no, I had a
wanna
bad problem
see?
with choking.
Gronk, no.
Stop it.
That's how it stopped. That's how it started last time. Because Tanner was like trying to one up you. You're like, watch this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I put my
You guys were
5,
trying
6
to
in my mouth.
Tanner put his hand in his mouth.
yeah,
But it
This
was
is like-
delayed. Like it took like 5 seconds for me to throw up. I was like, all right, hold on.
yeah. Now for all the listeners here, basically they were just there's this weird bit between like Larry, Grunk, and Tanner where they'll just be like, "Hold up, I'll be right back," and then they mute, and then they just do something fucking stupid. But that wasn't the case with this. This time they were just like either choking themselves or smacking themselves in the face, and Tanner just decides to take his like 4 or 5 fingers and just shove it as far down his throat as he possibly can. I don't know where this bit came from.
Then he puked the end.
And then he throws up, and then he tried doing it again yesterday.
But I
I
stopped
think
myself. I didn't go as
the
far.
funniest thing about all of that is that Tanner is, I believe, the oldest here.
No, I am.
And is he
I'm
not?
second oldest.
Average Harry.
It'd be so much cooler if he was the oldest, because then he'd be sticking with the 2 runts that decide to have like random autism attacks on camera and do outrageous things. Being the oldest one and doing that with like Grunk who's 17 and Larry who's barely 18 still.
I'll do it until I'm 30. I don't
I'm
care.
turning 19.
I'll choke myself when I'm 42.
Next
and
month?
make
You're
myself
turning
puke.
19.
Next
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost chill.
Big man. Wait, have you guys ever had food poisoning? It's a little off topic, but I'm
Yes.
just curious. Because I have it. It was horrible. It was really
It's
bad.
probably the worst sickness you'll ever have in your life.
Oh, wait. What happens when you have food poisoning? You throw up.
a lot
you
of
get
things.
hot?
all
throw up a
all of
lot.
your ends just open, and you can't control everything.
I remember
Anything.
my mom was like, "Here, drink water," and I drank it, and like 3 seconds
Yeah.
later, I just throw it
You
up.
throw it up,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
It's just like-
well, hold on. Can you get sun? What is it called? Sun poisoning? Like
Yeah,
when you
that's
get
a
too much
thing.
sun.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh,
and then you know
It's like
when you
heat
throw up
stroke.
from sun poisoning.
That's like
can,
heat stroke.
yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know. I went to Disney, had a really fucking
Did you get like sun
weird-looking
blisters?
burger. No. I just had a really weird looking burger and then I ended up throwing it all up.
What does that have to do with sun poisoning?
Sun poisoning.
Because
You got
the
sun poisoning from a
correlation-
burger.
You see a guy walking down the street and he goes, "Ah!" He's like burning or something.
The correlation is that my grandma thought she gave me sunscreen, but she gave me sun tanning lotion. in Florida.
Oh my god.
So that's why I'm not.
No,
Yeah.
no, listen.
You're like
that's
a golden
real.
bronze color by the end of the day.
You can act like a mixture of like big greasy food and sun will actually make you like feel so bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
remember
the oil, believe it or not, in your stomach starts bubbling up like a
It
fire.
actually
and it comes
bubbles
back
like
up.
a boiling point. It reaches
Yeah,
boiling
it
point.
It does not do that, Tanner. It's a lie.
Why did I believe you? Why did I believe you? That was so weird of you to
But
believe.
listen,
Grover, like,
What, Gronk? If the oil inside of you started to like bubble and boil in your body, I feel like you'd have a bigger problem than just vomiting.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
how
want
would,
to
like,
try
go
it
through your
'cause
body?
The temperature here in Texas is starting to reach 100. Like it's going to that
So you're just
point.
gonna eat like a
100.
burger and then stand outside? What
No,
are you gonna do?
I want to try getting an egg, put it in,
Put it on
me,
your head.
and
yeah,
walk
crack an
outside.
egg and then lay outside. Crack an egg on your stomach.
Crack an
and
egg
lay
over my
outside.
head and lay outside.
Just
and see
walk.
what happens.
You want to just see the yolk comes out?
Oh, I just had like a
wanna see,
horrible
like,
thought in my head.
Start sizzling.
What?
Imagine like laying bareback on your driveway when it's that hot and like your skin just sticks to the driveway when you like sit it up.
Like
Yeah,
melted
it just
cheese.
pulls like you go up and it starts
pulls off
pulling
like a
peels
slimy
off.
piece of cheese on a smash
Yeah.
burger. Oh.
Okay, hold up.
That's
I've never had
bad.
smash burger.
They're good.
Me neither.
It's
have
good.
vibe.
It's really good. Hopefully we can try it in
I think
Austin.
you had one today.
What else you gonna do to a
burger?
burger?
What is a smash burger?
It's a burger that's just pushed down and it's really thin.
Oh,
And
then
Five Guys has them.
I guess I had a smash burger.
Five Guys normal burger isn't a smash burger.
Are you sure?
They're
Yeah.
pretty thin. They're like
What
when
is-
I had-
what is a smash burger though?
Okay,
you
imagine
just
you know
explained it.
the
Is that when they
beef
press it?
patty. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
keep
all
pressing
it
it
is?
until it's
Pretty much.
until it's
But it has like a-
two-dimensional.
I only
Yeah.
when I first saw Smash Burger, I thought it was like a knockoff GameStop because their logo is like the GameStop.
Yeah, it looks really
Wait,
similar.
it's called smash burger?
There's a restaurant called
that's
Smash
what it
Burger.
is.
No,
That's what I
smash
thought you were
burger
talking about.
It's a type of burger.
It's
Wait,
both.
But there's a Smash Burger food chain.
It
restaurant.
is. And
Is
it's
there a
good.
food chain called Smash
Yeah.
Burger?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's no way, right?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. I swear.
that's why I was. Okay, I believe Yummy because Yummy's had every single fast food like
Yeah.
Every night he just goes out with his Honda
It was
Fit and just
founded
goes
in 2007. Are you kidding me? That was like 10
There's a
years
lot in
ago.
Vegas.
Okay, whatever you guys do, don't look up Smash Burger and look at the second image.
Okay, wait. Speaking of burgers and smash burgers, whatever you guys do, viewers at home, do not look up the Gomez burger.
Oh, actually, don't.
Literally don't.
No.
Don't.
No,
don't.
we
Ew,
are-
the
we
second
are-
image.
Don't.
We are being solemn and serious. Do not look up the
Don't
Gomez
look up
burger
Gomez
for
Gomez
your own
burger, no.
good well-being
So like,
and health.
okay,
do
listen.
not.
Back in the day, you know how everybody was like, watch Two Girls, One Cup, Two Girls, One Cup, blah, 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 blah. And everybody's like freaking
Blue
out.
Waffle, Blue
Nowadays,
Waffle.
people are pretty like sensitized to that, right? They'll be like, oh, it's whatever. It's, I think that I just threw up.
Tanner's throwing up.
Is he gagging?
Tanner's just.
I'm sorry, Tanner.
Gomez's hamburger is a nebula.
Tanner looked up the second image of Smash Burger.
Yummy,
I'm
what
telling
did
you,
you
don't look
say?
it
Second
up.
image of smash burger. I thought
Don't look it up.
Sorry.
But yeah, so like, you know, everyone's like desensitized now to like, you know, Two Girls, One Cup. But Gomez Burger is a whole nother level. Like you have Two Girls, One Cup, right? And then you have like
Waffle.
cartel beheadings,
And
and then you have Gomez Burger at the
and
very
then Gomez
top.
Wait, what about one guy, one jar?
Stop.
Don't even get me started on one guy, one jar.
Stop. That's-
Tanner raises his hand in excitement. It's
Just one guy, one jar.
What reminds me of that, by the way, did you see Belle Delphine on her Twitter? She apparently ate a light bulb, like put a light bulb into her.
Yeah,
mouth.
that was
Yeah.
really hard to look at.
That was dumb of her to do.
Yeah, so
She went-
Larry, what
What?
she did was she stuck an entire light bulb in her mouth, and once you put it in, pulling
can't
it
get it
out,
out.
you can't get it out, and it breaks, and it exploded in her mouth.
Why can't you pull it out?
What?
because it's too big.
Because
Your
it's
teeth won't
like-
let it pass.
How do you
It's
get it
like
in?
weird shaped because you can
Because
put it in.
it's
you
just a weird
can't take it
shape.
out.
You can put it in easy, like let your teeth stop it.
Why'd she do that though?
I
Fuck
think it has
that,
something to do
dude.
with like the molecular like structure of a light bulb and how it's like weaker on some undersides than the top for some.
You're
reason.
bullshitting out of your ass so hard right now. You're
I
talking
tried
about the
to
molecular
Like
structure
the
of glass.
manufacturers
Yeah,
over
yeah,
at
the
Philips
manufacturers actually
decided
told me one time
anyone who
they sent
eats
me an
the light
email that
bulb,
if you
it's gonna
put the
explode.
light bulb in your mouth, it's
It doesn't
actually because
explode. It just
of the
breaks when you try to pull
molecular-
it out. That's all
No, it
does.
explodes.
It
gas
explodes.
bubble.
Yummy, if I'm right, if I'm
Have
right,
you seen One Guy, One Light Bulb?
Shut up, Yummy.
Can we
If
go
I'm
on-
right, you owe me a smash burger. How about that?
I'll buy you a
All the
smash burger.
topics. One smash burger.
And we
I've
play
never
Clash
had it.
Royale together, and we both use Ram Rider.
Yes. Yes.
I bought the emo where she's like, ah!
Wait. What if you're smashing while eating a smash burger in Smash Burger.
While playing Smash Bros.
Yeah.
While
Listening
playing
to
Smash
Smash
Bros.
Smashing your bro
And
while you're
listening
eating
to
a Smash
Smash Mouth.
burger.
Smashing your bro. Whoa. Wait, smashing your bro while Smash Burger, smashing at the play Smash while playing Smash Bros.
Whoa.
All right, imagine we're playing Smash
Whoa,
Bros,
why'd you
smashing in Smash Burger, eating a Smash Burger, listening to Smash Mouth.
Larry, you just looked up at your fucking wall. You didn't
Oh my god. Wait. Smashing your bro's mouth while eating a Smash Burger at Smash Burger while eating Smash Bros while listening to Smash Mouth.
While
Hold
eating
on, wait,
Smash
that's
Bros.
kind of goated. Let's give it a round of applause. Okay, anyways, guys.
My stomach
June.
hurts from that.
Should we talk about June?
Big things happening
Let's talk about
in June.
June.
Yeah, Isaac, go ahead, carry that story.
Hold on.
I think
What's
Larry
June?
saw the Gomez burger.
Drunk just blinked 40 times in 2 seconds.
I did a thing. Sorry, guys. I won't do that
I
again.
think this is more your thing to say, but I'll say it for you if you want.
Oh, sure, I can speak.
So you have
on it
some
if you'd
you have
like
some
me
big
to.
plans for June, as do I.
Yeah, we do have some big. I just looked at the Smash Burger picture. We have a lot of big plans for June. So I won't speak on yours. I'll let you talk about your stuff. But for me, I've got 2 really big videos coming out. One of which is this album. We're gonna officially start the album the very end of May, and we're gonna release this album in June, which I'm really excited for. And with that album comes in another album, Isaac, right?
I think we'll
EP.
keep that. Let's keep that a secret. But should that be?
You can give a little hint.
Oh
My album, solo
Still.
album, Only Big T. I joined forces with
Xanax and
Skywalk
Skywalk.
and Xanax and Skywalk.
Actually, believe it or not, Kendrick Lamar delayed his album.
Kendrick
so
Lamar
that Tenor can drop.
Because he heard we were dropping, so he got scared. He backed out.
And Denzel
Sorry.
Scurry.
Denzel Scurry.
Denzel Scurvy.
Yeah, Kanye's gonna be on Tanner's album
Yeah.
too. I heard.
That's so scary. That was funny. I'll keep mine a secret for now because I think it'd be cooler. back
Guys,
then.
I'm gonna upload an album video on my channel. That's a big secret, pretty much, is what I'm doing. I'm gonna make a how Yummy makes a XXX Kirby Part 7.
Could you
That's
imagine
gonna
if
be-
I did that? Like how it's made? Yummy, XXX Kirby, Young Cage. That video would get 2 views.
Hang on,
Whoa!
hang on.
2 billion views.
Would expect? Can I say expect big things next week or no?
No.
I
You already said it.
was trying to separate the audio so that Cam could easily cut it out.
No,
Like,
you
Did you
don't.
just do that?
No,
No, like,
we're
I
fine.
was trying
We
to
don't. We
break it.
don't.
Yeah,
wanna-
so we can expect there are some big things happening next week as well, and we're not going to talk about that anymore because it's a secret until next week.
Yeah.
when you'll
So
hear about it.
for anyone,
next week.
we'll just leave it at this. Next week, pay attention to the podcast. We're gonna talk about what's happening next week.
Isaac's having a baby.
Oh!
Isaac's having triplets.
Larry's pregnant.
Congratulations.
He's actually
Triplet
pregnant
twins,
with my baby. We're
quadruplets.
both having babies. Larry, let's show him the baby bump now. Stand up.
It's a big giant belly with a belly button
God,
shooting out.
your mic state is so damn loose, bro. You need to tighten that thing.
You got 2 shirts on.
Look
chat.
at his mic.
Oh my God,
it's like a it dangles like a horse cock. Larry punched his mic and he hurt his knuckle.
Yeah.
There's also a demon in his closet looking at us really menacingly.
That's just me. I'm in
Oh,
the
is Daniel?
closet.
Whoa! Why are you lit up like what is that?
I'm like an
Weird
anime villain,
face.
dude.
Sorry,
Wait,
that's
Nick, look
extremely.
Look how cool I
For
look
our
in
YouTube viewers, you understand what's happening. Isaac is in a pitch black room and we can only see his plushie.
Isaac.
Isaac's plushie.
I mean,
Isaac's
Larry?
back there too, but
No, Isaac is in his closet. Look.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's him.
Anyway, Grunk, question. Because I saw this on one of our topics and I didn't understand because I really didn't read it. What the fuck were you doing today?
Just went to Five Guys. There's nothing that crazy.
I
went
think.
there.
Oh, hold on. I want to talk about that because I think when everyone gets their license, they end up doing these weird fucking things.
Yeah,
Like
like
going
these
to
little
Five
side
Guys.
missions, like doing
Yeah.
anything, just driving anywhere.
I went
just
out.
so
I went
fun.
out at 10 p.m. to go get Chex Mix from Kroger.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. What is even the point?
It's it's
Oh,
just,
viewers at
like,
home,
you
Tanner
wanna
just
go.
despawned.
Yeah.
Cam, edit that out.
Cam, keep that in now because he made it funny.
Cam.
Yeah, but it's really funny because I remember like when I was 17 and stuff like that, the very first day that I actually got Wait a second. That just reminded me. When I was 17 years old, when I was going for my license, I remember I actually got rejected. Like on my birthday.
Why?
You know how you can go? You know how you can go and get your license like on your birthday and stuff?
I thought it was the day after your birthday.
No, you can get it on your birthday. You can test on your birthday. I went and I remember sitting in the car. The lady gets into the car. She pulls the e-brake because you had to have manual e-brakes. She pulls it and she says, I'm not failing you. I'm just telling you have to retest. I don't trust this car. I was like, what?
Should have punched her right in the mouth.
Wait. She doesn't trust the car?
Yeah.
Whose car? Was it yours?
I mean, it was like our car.
Or was
yeah.
are they?
What was
It
it?
was
What was wrong with it? What was wrong with
Nothing
it?
wrong with it. She just said that she didn't trust the e-brake, so she didn't fail me. She just made me take the test again in a month.
Did the
Are we
e-brake not
parking?
work?
Are we
The
parking
e-brake
on a
fucking
wall?
worked. Yeah,
Why do we
it
need the
did.
e-brake to be on? I don't understand. Is that like a crucial part of the test? And
No, I mean, she was just. I think she was honestly just a fucking bitch for that. Like, I'll be honest with you, she was a total asshole.
I agree, man. That's some fucked up shit.
It was on my birthday too, which totally ruined all my birthday plans.
I hope she. No,
Larry,
I'm not
why
even
are
saying
you
that.
making that face? What'd I say?
No.
You know, I'm not even
young
saying
man,
that.
we do not call women bitches.
We do not call
It's
women
Larry's
bitches.
When you're
pregnant
acting like a
hormones
bitch,
going
you're
through
gonna
his
get called a
body.
bitch. Like, she was a bitch.
Okay, amen to that. Hold on. Can we get an amen in the podcast chat? We have one.
Hey. Guys, our audience is like 75% women. Shut the hell up.
Oh no. Okay,
Shut
now
the
coming
hell
out.
Shut the hell up.
Men, Waifu Man Cup.
Oh, big wiener and bulge.
GamerSupps
Yeah, all over the
bulge.
cup.
What?
They have six
speaking-
packs. They have boners. They
We
are
didn't even talk about what's actually
Imagine
coming
One
out.
Piece Luffy with a big fat wiener.
a big wiener
I
on the
was
cup.
just about to talk about that and ask if we could be
Wait,
drawn as
Tanner
like
raised his
One
hand
Piece
for half a
characters.
second. Hold on,
That
wait,
would be
this is
Someone
kinda cool.
yesterday, me, Tanner, and Larry were like off something. We were doing some of the most stupid things I think we've done in a long time. Like we'd meet our mic and like act like we're screaming at the top of our lungs and like shake our head and stuff. And like, what? Tanner acted like he ate a bird and
A
stuff.
bird flew into my room. I picked it up and I
I
ate
ate
it.
a live bird.
Live bird.
Tanner did eat a live bird. Live bird came into his like little window, and he was like, "Oh, watch out! Oh!" And then he
I'm
brought it into
sick.
the camera. He had it closed in his hand so he wouldn't leave, and then he ate it. Literally ate it. I heard the crunch.
Yeah.
I think when I'm sick, I literally. Oh, we can't even mention it. All right, never mind. Everything else. All right, there's a sweatshirt coming out, guys. There's nothing else.
Just make sure to check out GamerSupps.
Check out
Yeah,
GamerSupps.
we didn't
Just
leak
be on the
anything.
lookout.
Listen, tomorrow GamerSupps is going to be dropping some crazy stuff. It'll be the 13th. So when you're listening to this, it's
It's
pretty much
gonna be-
today.
Well,
Oh,
It's
is
gonna
it
be
Friday
good.
the 13th?
Whoa, it is going to be Friday the 13th.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
Larry, don't turn around. Don't turn around. Larry, don't turn around.
Dude, no, that reminds me. When we were talking about the Titanic sinking, we talked about it on the anniversary without knowing it was the
Wait,
anniversary
no,
of the
we
Titanic.
didn't.
You're
That's
fucking
That's
true.
real.
No, we
That's
did,
true.
we
No,
did,
that's
we
real.
did.
That's
That
true.
was on
That's
what,
true.
April
Confirmed it
12th?
after.
Yeah.
It was on
We
April 12th.
found out afterwards, like they talked about it on the anniversary. I looked it up. I was like, no fucking
That's
way.
the day before my birthday.
Dude.
Fuck your birthday.
Happy birthday.
No one cares
That's-
about your fucking birthday.
Tanner, your mom was the
actually
actual
so
iceberg
weird.
that sunk the Titanic.
I call that the Carbonaro effect, everyone.
It's
No.
called. It's actually called Schrodinger's time loop.
Schrodinger's chiming cat.
Schrödinger-
The Carbonaro effect.
That's a TV
The
show.
carbonara.
I used to love
Carbonaro
that. I'd watch it at my grandma's.
Carbonaro effect.
Dude, that was a good show.
What show?
Fuck
Anyways,
that
guys,
stupid show.
we're out of topics for today, so we're gonna call it. Thank you for listening.
No, we're not.
Guys, use code group.
No, we're not
I have
done.
$30.
Why are you asking
Actually,
me?
we're
Isaac
asking
and Yummy are
you,
millionaires.
the fans, questions, and we're gonna answer them. First question.
Larry, how do
Who
we get
is your
started on
biggest
YouTube?
inspiration?
That stinks too.
Can we? You guys are weird.
Yeah,
Why don't we
yeah.
guys? Why don't we guys talk? Have we talked about how you guys started YouTube?
All right,
How
here,
you
wait.
started
I'll be the
content
viewer.
creation at
I'll be
all?
the viewer. I'll be the viewer. And I'm gonna be DMing Nick. Hey Nick, I know you probably aren't ever gonna fucking see this in life,
Don't
but
even
how do
ask
I
it.
get started on
I
YouTube?
fucking.
Wait, I got a better one. I got a better one.
No,
Hey,
no,
Soft
no,
Willy.
stop.
I'm a big fan, Soft Willy.
Don't do
I said
it.
one question though. Where did you get your name?
Okay. No, these
Oh.
aren't. Okay. Okay, these are fine.
Hey Larry, I'm just a fan, and you'll probably never fucking see us in your life. But is your name really Larry?
Why do people say that? It makes the message like you don't get to your point, and it makes it less likely to be seen.
No, no.
Or,
Here's the
or
best
when people
one.
say, I have a
Hi,
question.
yeah. Hi, Yummy. I have a question.
It's like
That's it.
okay, yeah.
That's it.
Way to have me not
Yeah,
see the question
way to
in the
entice me.
preview of the message.
Mhm.
People always ask me
Congratulations.
if I'm actually an OTK. That's my new thing. It's It's awesome.
People always thought I was in phase.
You do look like a phase member like every day of the week, I swear.
You kind of look like that. I don't
You
know
just
if
look like you'd be like phase yummy and like the long-haired babe or something. I don't know.
Thanks, man.
The prince.
Plays Siege.
Prince Yummy.
Long-haired babe.
Yeah, you'd
I am
be in
a
like a
long-haired
Jev
babe.
compilation or something.
Yummy.
I'd
is
duo
your
with
hair
Jev.
red?
Huh?
Is your hair red?
It sometimes in the sun it does have a little bit of a red little tint to it. Sometimes I'll
when
have
you
little
say red-
facial hair come up and it'll be literally red.
My hair is
Yeah.
I was born with a rare thing. It's like comes with heat sensors. And I go outside and it changes colors.
What
like,
the
bright
fuck are you
green.
talking about?
When I was
know what
fucking
changes
lies your
color
family
anytime.
told you when you were growing up. Like, my dad told me that I was related to my dog growing up. So like,
no
I guess that
way.
Dude, somebody told me my fucking uncle sniffed Sharpies and tried to stop a train because he thought he was Superman. And he died. And they told me not to sniff Sharpies.
dude.
When I was a kid.
You guys know
can't
that
be true.
I used to sniff Sharpies in 6th grade.
What happened?
It was
Did you feel
there
funny?
was this like little kid. He was like shorter than me. He was like little. He was geeked out. You know, he was like all sketching and shit. And then we were in science class, and he was like in the back, and I was sitting with him, and he had this like notebook, and every page was filled with like just scribbles of this Sharpie, and then he'll sniff them. And then I remember he was like trying to pass it to me. He was like sniff it, and I sniffed it. And I was like, "Ugh, this shit's like it's like shit.
Like smelling salts
And then-
of 2012.
Like,
And
you
then,
knew a
yeah,
high?
and then over time I was doing it a little bit more and more. And then there was this one time where a girl saw me do it, and she was like, "Don't do that. Don't do that. Like that'll mess you up." And I was so scared. I was like, "Oh shit, okay." And I never did it after that. I was like so scared. I was like intimidated. I was like,
You were
"Oh."
addicted.
Speaking of that, you sound like you were like really kind of traumatized low key from that, because for me, I remember, this is totally unrelated, but this is still speaking from trauma. I was at it's called Texas Wiener. Have you guys ever heard of Texas Wiener?
Ears per cup.
Please tell me.
Yeah, let me see that Texas
Everything's
wiener.
bigger in Texas.
Like, one day when you can, just look up Texas Wiener. So I was at this place called
I don't
Texas Wiener.
look that up.
Dude,
Okay. Look up big Texas Don't look up Texas Wiener. Don't look up Texas Long. Whatever you do.
dude, I love
Gomez Burger and Texas Wiener are not
Off the list.
good.
Don't
I
do it.
love Texas Wiener because we would go to fucking but like family. We would go and like I would put the quarter in the ball.
You haven't even
machine.
said what it is yet.
Oh, true. So going back to my trauma.
I'll put the quarter in the wiener, man.
No, I used to get little balls. I used to get little super balls from the machine.
You get balls from the Texas
got balls
wiener?
from the Texas wiener?
I'm so confused.
I
What
used
this
to
place
get
is.
balls
Dude,
from
you
the
went to
Texas
a
Wiener.
porno. You went to like a porno.
What is the Texas
place.
wiener still?
Yeah, what
Okay.
is Texas?
Oh my
Wiener?
god,
what
whatever
do
you
you
do,
say?
don't look at the fourth image when you search up Texas wiener.
Stop.
So I went to this
Hold on,
Texas
wait.
Wiener, and I remember that I opened the ketchup bottle, and there was a bunch of like ketchup inside of the cap and stuff, and I licked all of the ketchup that was inside of the cap.
Why? Are you talking about Texas Roadhouse?
No, it's called Texas Wiener.
That's so disgusting.
And my dad yelled at me like in front of everybody, and I to this day it will never lick the inside of a ketchup bottle. Well, not that
yeah,
I
I
should.
don't think anyone would. That's
Every time you see a
disgusting.
ketchup bottle, do you like shiver a little bit? Like you just
I
have like a
remember
flashback?
every time I think of ketchup, I think of that moment. Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
You're weird.
Damn.
You're a weird kid.
Also, there's a Texas Wiener too. That exists.
There's a
What was
second
that
Texas
name?
wiener?
Second one?
Yeah.
Who was the
What?
first one?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Wait, I've never heard of a restaurant do like a sequel to their restaurant.
Yeah, what?
Like,
Magic
where,
Burger
like
King
where
two
is
came
It's
out
like the
tomorrow.
Krusty Krab. It's like Krusty Krab and the Krusty
Yeah.
Krab
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Krusty Krab 2. It's way better.
Yeah.
What's Carl's Jr. and Hardee's?
They're the same thing.
They
They're
are
the same thing?
Different
split
regions.
between the
Just
country.
different?
What's Outback
Yeah.
and Outback Steakhouse?
It's
Viewers
the
at
same
home,
thing.
my sauce exploded inside my
Exact
bag.
same
Same
thing.
thing. Gross.
Yeah,
Outback and Outback Steakhouse?
yeah, they are the
Yeah.
same.
They're literally the like.
Unless there's
same.
an Outback I don't know about, but yeah.
One's in
Okay.
Australia
You're thinking
and
of
one's
Texas
in New
Roadhouse
Jersey.
and Roadhouse.
Oh, what?
Standard.
I made
Did
that
you
up.
say one's in Australia, one's in
One's in Australia, one's in New Jersey.
Wait, okay.
I love the brown bread that they have.
What?
What?
I love the brown.
The
You're so dumb.
bread. The long brown
Oh,
thing that they
At
have.
Outback? Dude, I had Outback macaroni the other day. Fuck Outback macaroni. Never have that shit ever. It is the
Wait,
worst.
are you talking about the brown Texas
God.
Wiener?
No, the brown bread from Outback. Fuck Outback Steakhouse. It actually sucks cock. Don't eat there. Eat at Longhorns. I don't know. I wanted to say something when Larry was talking about smelling Sharpies, though. When I was a kid, I used to make myself pass out because my older cousin taught me how to do it. And basically what you would do is you'd like hunch over, you'd bend down, and you'd breathe in really deep. Like as deep as you can, over and over again for like 30 seconds, and then
Stand up.
yeah, and then you start breathing in really, really fast, and then you'd stand up and you'd hold your breath.
Oh my
And you would
God.
literally you just fall like straight back, and you'd pass out. But you'd wake up and you'd feel high as fuck. You'd be like, oh, you'd be like buzzing. It's crazy.
so-
But don't do that shit because I hit my head on a dresser.
Larry's doing it.
Larry, stop. Larry, stop.
I have a similar. What's it called?
Larry teleported out of his chair and lagged.
Larry
Just fell out of his chair. Larry just passed out.
He fell out of his chair and slingshot his fucking chair off.
So fast.
What if he's actually
like
dead
that
right
video of the kid who got hit by the pillow.
Oh yeah,
I was singing a song.
Way.
Yeah. All right, Drunk, what's your story?
I also have a type of huffing inhale story where I remember it was a cold day, a cold Ohio day, and
Ohio.
I wanted to go sledding because there's this huge hill next to my house, and my dad had to drive me there because I was super young. And I went outside before him, but he turned on the truck so he could preheat it. And I sat behind the truck right next to the exhaust pipe because it smelled good. And I sat there and I inhaled the exhaust for, I'm not even kidding, like 7 minutes.
Whoa! What?
Like 7 minutes, and I felt so lightheaded after. Like I thought it was over. Like, but it smelled really good. I love.
That's why he looks so like small.
I like the smell of gaseline.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
No,
I
no,
don't
it
stand
does.
near
It's
it.
in front of an exhaust pipe.
Do you think it tastes
Yeah.
like that?
No.
Okay, man.
For the listeners, Grunt just licked his lips when he said that.
His mouth started watering it.
No, speaking of like passing out or whatever the fuck, I used to have a laptop, all right? It was a Beats Dr. Dre laptop that I got when I was like 10 by my mom. And it was pretty heavy, and it was the first like ever computer that I've ever had. And it was big. It was like pretty big, and it was kind of heavy on me. I was like 10, I think, or yeah, I said 10. And I used to like play it on my in my living room, and I would have it on my lap, and then I'll have my mouse on like the little like arm, whatever the shit on the couch.
Armrest.
Yeah, on the armrest. And I remember I used to play CS:GO on there. I would do like I'll run some deathmatch, and I'll play for like for fucking hours. And I remember it was like I would take the laptop off of my legs.
It'd be hot.
I would stand up and then I'll just fall down every time. Every time I would take it off, I'll stand up and I just boom, because all of the blood was stopped, like all of the circulation stopped going to my legs after like a while. And I was just like, I remember like my legs would just give up and I'll fall forward, and then I'll just like lay there on the ground like just waiting, and then I'll like get up and I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Do you guys have any? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, when you said the Beats by Dre laptop, I thought about that clip of LeBron in the back of the limo gambling on
his head.
No, with the glasses.
There was a Beats by Dre laptop.
Yeah,
No
it was
way.
like red and black. Yeah.
What?
Did I ever tell you this story of my mom saying that she had Beats once
Yeah.
for me? I did. Did I tell?
No.
Did I tell him?
Don't bother.
No, I haven't heard it.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
me
I
neither.
no, you've never told me.
So it was like near Christmas time. I think it was a few days before Christmas, and my mom said, "Hey, I have red Beats. Do you like those?" Or
Oh,
she
no,
just
they
said
weren't Beats, were they?
She was like, "Do you like Beats?" And I was like, "Yeah, like yeah, hell yeah, I like Beats," because at the time I had skull candies and I wanted to get rid of those as fast as possible.
Okay.
And I was like, "What color are they?" And she's like, "Red." I was like, "Where are they? I want to see them." She was like, "In the kitchen," and they were literally fucking Beats in a can.
Aw.
Like
You should have punched her right in the mouth really hard.
She's and I was like, "Oh my fucking god! No wonder they're fucking red." Yeah, that's
You like Beats?
Did you pee blood after that? Because like when you eat beets, you pee red.
Do you really?
Yeah.
But no, there was a time I thought I had AIDS.
You do.
Sorry.
Literally, if you eat fucking
There's a
beets,
time
you
where
pee
you thought you
red.
had AIDS?
Well, you have AIDS?
No.
What happened? How'd you get AIDS?
Okay.
Nick has AIDS, everybody.
Okay, so you guys know how I'm a bit of a germaphobe, right?
Yeah.
Germa?
Yeah.
You don't like Germa?
Shut up. That stung.
You got AIDS because you don't watch Germa.
I did not like germs whatsoever. It actually stopped me from biting my nails because I used to think about all the germs underneath my nails and I would get really freaked out. So I remember I was like training in martial arts, and for some reason I thought that you could get AIDS by exchanging bottles of water with somebody when that's not a way you can do it.
That's true.
So
That's true.
No, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Did you ever waterfall?
No, I didn't.
I
did waterfall, but it just shared someone's water bottle and he gave it to me. And I went home thinking for some weird reason I immediately contracted AIDS. Not even HIV, just
Wait,
AIDS.
when was the last time you got tested?
What, did the guy you drank from had AIDS?
No,
Do you have AIDS?
no, he didn't have
Yeah.
AIDS.
No,
Nick was just
I
like,
at home.
No, but I was just freaking out for some weird reason. I was like 15 and I refused to poop. I
When,
held it in. My mom. Okay, I was not 15. I was like 13. But my mom was like, she was trying to help me go to the bathroom, so she named my poop Freddy. And she told me to let Freddy out.
what? You flushed Freddy?
Let Freddy go.
I like how you immediately lowered your age from 15 to 13 just so that wouldn't seem like outrageous for 15.
You were actually,
Well, 'cause
that was
I
actually
started
2
to
days
think
ago.
About it.
That was actually 2 days
Freddy,
ago.
I've heard that recently.
Yeah.
I was scared
When,
I was gonna shit blood. That's why I didn't want to let it
Viewers
go.
at home, right before we started doing the podcast, Stop Willie actually already he let Freddy out in the toilet
Three
and
times.
held us up until right now. Yeah,
3 times.
Three
Can I see him?
Freddys?
Did I see Freddy?
Like an army of Diglets.
The things that they said in family life, such as like if you have a cut, like you can contract sexual diseases from a cut, and like I was so scared if I was in like a public place and I touched like a handrail and maybe someone like who had AIDS touched it and I had a cut on my finger, I would get AIDS like that. And I got scared of
That's
that.
That's
kind of
that's how you
true.
get AIDS.
It's kind of possible, right? If there's
If you
blood on
drink
the
out
rail.
the same water bottle as another man, you get AIDS. If you touch
That's
a
not
handrail
true.
ever in
Oh,
life,
wait.
you get
AIDS is
You
only
guys wanna hear something?
contracted through blood or bodily fluids. Like bodily
I had
fluids.
gay sex with a heroin addict, but I think I'm okay.
You have
Yeah, it'll be
AIDS.
fine.
Wait, speaking of AIDS, in school, did you guys always like, just like, there was like a common AIDS joke where like, oh, can I have a drink of that? I'm like, yeah. And then while they're drinking, like, oh, by the way, I have AIDS. And
Yeah, that was popular when I was
that was a
No, no.
common joke.
Tanner, I'm HIV positive. Are you
Yeah, there
sure?
was-
Yeah, I'm positive.
Yeah, I'm HIV, yeah.
positive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because Larry actually is HIV.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I remember now. Okay, so in school,
Yeah,
you know,
Eureka!
listen. Before all the kids had fidget cubes and all this like fucking shit, right?
Sounds
I
40 years old.
You're the oldest person alive.
Fidget
Fidget cubes and iPads.
on my 3 essentials. Okay, my first essential was my nails, nail biting. I used to do nail biting a lot. It was really bad. My second one is lip biting. I used to bite my lip a lot and like peel it. It was really gross. And my third one, and like the absolute worst one when I was in school,
Playing with your
is
foreskin.
I used to rub the gum under the desk.
Yeah,
Dude, that's not a why.
We talked about
Why?
I did
this
that.
like 2
I did-
podcasts
yeah, we did
ago.
talk about it already.
Why though?
That's
I just like
gross.
start folding it up. I'd like fold it and like push it around.
You don't think about how that's
Stop
like fucking
fingering the air.
disgusting.
What is wrong with
Because you don't think about it. I don't think about when I'm like chewing my nails. I don't think about when I'm biting my lip.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
used to
think about
just
when I'm
like
touching
under
gum.
the desk. You would be talking, and I just go like,
Yeah, like, yeah, I'd be like,
Do that again,
Finger in the
Larry. Let me
desk.
see that again. Let me see that action.
for the listeners,
Bring those 2 fingers. For the listeners at home, Larry and Tanner are fingering
They're
The air.
the air.
They're rubbing
Right
gum
now.
clit right now.
yeah. It's like every time I find gum like stuck to the surface, I find it and I'm like,
Wait, I have a question, Tanner.
yeah.
Tanner, a little personal question. Do you have a hood down there?
A little personal? A little personal?
What?
All right, fine. Don't
Tanner,
feel
Tanner,
free not to answer.
go ahead and plead the fifth. This
Yeah.
guy cannot hold you.
I have to take Tanner.
Why do you want to know?
I'm gonna have to just take you to a Waffle House then. I'm gonna have to find out for myself.
Oh wait, that's real.
Wait,
He's
is
told that
something-
story before. I think viewers at home will
but
get it.
I do.
What leads you to believe that he has that?
Well, I don't. I mean, I think that people who have either foreskin or
It's
don't,
the way
I
people
think they-
talk.
I think they act a little the same, but I think there are different personality traits.
Yeah,
I
but-
think,
no,
I
it's-
think
it's the way they
Tanner's
talk.
world is crumbling before his eyes right now.
What do you mean?
He is distraught.
Wait,
like,
people who have foreskin act differently than people who
Yeah.
don't?
Yes,
you act so weird.
Scientific.
You act really
Yeah.
weird, Yummy.
I don't have a hood.
So I have
Yummy,
foreskin.
I'm not gonna lie, Yummy. You act hooded.
Dude, when I'm from the
Like an
hood,
undercover
but
cop.
Yeah, I grew up in the trenches. When I
That's true. Yummy did.
The trenches are your nutsack.
Yeah, I grew up in the trenches.
I remember one time I said that I had foreskin so long it was like an elephant's trunk, and I would like swing it around.
This is the worst. This is the worst. Can we end it here? Can we end the podcast on that note right now? Use code
We
GROUP.
haven't even hit an hour yet.
Use
We gotta
code.
keep
I don't
going.
care. I don't care.
We
Use
gotta keep
code
going.
GROUP.
This guy's totally
Oh my
on it.
God.
Look at how he's trying to like escape this right now.
Here's the worst story you're ever gonna hear in your life.
right
All right.
now.
Back when I was in high school, right, we were doing history, and then we were learning about war, and my teacher wanted a war map, so I bat winged my ball sack, and I took the veins as trenches, and I took a photo. There you go.
I love bat winging so much.
There you go.
Dude.
War.
So
Story.
Yummy. If I were to take you to a Waffle House, would you order?
I'm sorry.
a
Can we just
burger,
pause right there?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna order.
What?
a large fry?
No,
large
no,
Coke.
no.
A huge Coke.
I'm gonna get a Coke, yeah, and then I'm gonna get smothered, covered, and blubbered and covered hash browns, and then a bacon, and that's it.
No waffles.
Covered, smothered, bubbered, blubbered, hash browns.
But there's no waffles.
Yeah, what?
No,
Why?
Yeah, you have a hood.
because
Sorry,
or
Brenda.
I'll get the little what is it like the little steak melt? The steak melt is
You're
good.
hooded.
The steak.
Dude,
yeah, you
what?
have foreskin.
That's hooded
That
behavior.
makes no sense.
Dude, I literally will show you like the tip of my wiener later if you want.
No, we are definitely gonna have to end this podcast.
Oh, like,
ending
before
our
we end this
podcast.
podcast, we
We
have a
have
few
to
more
hit
minutes
an
we could
hour.
talk. We have to hit an hour. Our last one didn't hit an hour.
Our first like 2 minutes is like nothing, by the way.
Yeah, that's
I know,
what I'm
sure.
being
Okay,
conscious
wait.
of.
Anyways, Nick, what even provoked you to ask my dear friend Tanner if he had
That makes
foreskin
no,
or not? You're like, Tanner, this might be a personal question. Are you hooded?
I'm literally.
Tanner acts hooded.
I'm
Yeah,
sick right now.
Tanner does act.
You asked me this.
Tanner
I thought that's
does
something we
act a little.
That makes no sense.
A little cheesy.
How?
How does he act hooded?
What does that even mean?
Because he's a mountain man from
You don't
Washington.
even
They don't
understand-
get
you
that
don't
over
even
there.
know what
Didn't want to
that
hear
means.
that.
What?
You said cheesy?
Tanner acts a little gunky. Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Tanner acts
you're a little
Tanner
dirty.
acts a little hooded.
You gotta wash, bro.
Use code GROUP for 10% off your game.
You're totally. Oh, man, you're from the hood for real.
Your video's not going to hit
Speaking of hoods,
500K.
That's how I know you're hooded.
You guys have no idea what you're talking. I'll pull it out right here. I swear to God, I'll end this podcast real damn fast.
We'll leave it in. We'll leave it in.
You talk like a strict dad. Holy shit.
I'm
really
gonna
angry right
turn
now.
this podcast around if you guys don't
All
cut
right.
it out.
You guys
Podcast
don't cut
titles.
that shit.
Tanner has foreskin? Question mark, exclamation
Tanner
point.
is hooded, and then it's just like him bat winging.
Tanner grew up in the hood, and it's like a penis with a hood on.
Let's just call it Tanner's cock.
Tanner's little guy that also likes to wear
Let's
hoodies.
just call it, why they call him Big T, and then blur it out.
Big. What's the T for? Tits?
Titties.
Tinnitus.
Tinted? I don't
What
know.
is tinnitus? Oh, tetanus.
That's when you
Ears
ring.
ring.
What?
What?
Ears
Tinnitus
ringing
is
it.
ear
Yeah,
ringing?
tinnitus is
Yeah.
You
for
guys
your
didn't know
ears.
that?
Tinnitus is for your ears, and tetanus is rust.
We're all gonna be deaf by like
And
50, by the
tinnitus
way.
is not a real thing.
People call me Big Tinnitus all the time just because Xanakin called it me once. That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
true.
kind of crazy. I don't know why the fuck he did
Yeah,
that.
that
either.
took off for some reason. I was like, you
Because
Big
That's
Tinnitus.
kind of hard, a
It
big
was
tinnitus.
funny.
It's a little hard.
No,
How did we not
sorry.
have any podcast topics for this episode?
We did. We just
we
blew through
ran
them.
through them. Like
I can tell you guys about a dream I had like 3 weeks ago that I have to tell you guys
I
about.
don't want to hear about that.
I want to hear
Anyways.
it.
I hate your
Guys, my
dream.
favorite color is red. I'll be
Mine
honest
is
with you.
teal.
Wait, mine is
Mine is
red.
teal.
Mine's red too.
Why are you
Mine
guys
is
so
red and
gay for
black.
each other?
Red, black,
Whoa,
and
whoa,
white.
whoa, 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 hold on, brother.
Cut that out.
Now
cut that out.
listen.
But red
Wait,
and
what?
black. I
Tanner,
like
what's
red
your
and
favorite
Red and black
color?
was hard.
Hold on,
Yeah, black is
Tanner.
cool.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, I'm an orange kind of guy and teal. I like
That's
orange.
total
too.
force.
You're a
Skin
prisoner.
colors.
You actually, dude.
That's like
I'm
total.
teal too, though. I'm teal too.
Teal is good.
Teal is
Every time on Animal
Grunk, we
Crossing,
can't
I
talk
pick
about
teal.
you. You're just not even here right now for us. We have to talk about Tanner and Tanner.
I was talking about my
only.
favorite color, bro.
We're not talking to you right now. Just leave the room.
We're not talking to you right now.
Buddy.
For our audio listeners, Grunk is just shaking his head.
Grunk
Oh,
shook his
spinning
head
his
so
head
fast he
around.
started spinning around.
He
It was
flew
like
up into a
Exorcist.
ceiling.
Can we talk real fast about how addicting TikTok is? I catch myself on that app so much.
Fuck that stupid app. I don't even use it.
Like, I don't get addicted to it.
I don't go on
stop.
TikTok.
Yeah, I know.
He's right.
Because if I
He's
go to
right.
my fucking Crunchyroll, you're on that all the fucking time.
Oh,
No, but that's real because I was watching this kid who was reviewing
You're
fire
watching a
alarms.
kid?
Whoa.
Go ahead.
All right, Cam, edit that out.
Go ahead.
Whoa. Listen, I was watching this
Thing.
person
Yeah.
who was really into fire alarms, and he has a ton of videos,
I know
like
that guy.
like probably
Yeah.
like tens of thousands. I don't even know.
Fire
He has a lot of videos of just like reviewing fire alarms, and like he gets really like into it. He'll like break it apart, and he'll show you like the insides of like this fire alarm, and each video gets like 200K or some shit. Like it's so
passionate.
Have you
strange.
seen that guy that made a Tesla coil in his backyard and everything?
Yeah, he's a
like,
genius. He's a little genius.
There's a guy that made like a Tesla coil in his backyard. Yeah, he's just like, he literally looks like a guy that would look like Einstein's, like, you know.
have you heard
Yeah,
about the
he's
guy
like a
that
Slim
invented
Shady.
the water engine and got
And then
killed?
got killed. Yeah.
I heard
the
that was
day
a
later.
hoax.
It's
No, you're a liar.
I didn't do my
I don't know,
research,
man.
but I'm right.
I don't know.
An Uber driver told me that it was his like long distance family
Did you
member
say
one
Uber
time.
driver?
Yeah.
Uber driver. What?
Free Shavakadu.
Sorry, guys.
Man. Yeah. Have you guys seen the guy who built a Lamborghini out of mud?
I did see that video. They also,
Right? He parked it in his mud mansion driveway that he built with a pool underground.
No, he was driving it and it started raining.
It melted, and he was like still going, but it was just him in the seat.
His entire body came undone, and he's still driving.
You could see his legs like running with the he's pedaling.
Flintstones. Mr. Flintstones.
The whole thing melts. It's like two guys like crawling all on the ground, and like one guy riding on top.
There's hamsters and like the wheels like
It's a bunch of animals like raccoons like turning the wheels and like a bunch of rats like the mortars.
never buy a new car
Okay,
again.
anyways, guys,
Holy
10% off for
Dude, this has
some-
been great.
man, you guys really want to leave today, huh?
Don't worry. We underperformed this week so we can overperform next week.
Yes.
This one's good. This is a good podcast. We talking about
Yeah.
passing out and smelling Sharpies. Tanner has a cold.
Tanner's really.
Tanner, if you got a
sick,
hernia,
man.
would you tell us?
No.
what
See,
about
that's why I think you're hooded.
Yo, Isaac, do you remember
I
when
still
we
work
talked
out.
about DoorDash?
Huh?
That was an hour ago.
Wait, what?
Just about.
Will you
What
stop
happened?
talking for once in your life?
What the hell?
Yeah, I'll stop talking.
End this damn podcast.
Title this one, we're splitting up. We're done.
All right, Larry, give us
We're
a
quitting
good
the
old,
podcast.
Give us the good old T-pose, Larry. We'll end it there.
Wait, can I do it too? Since I've been.
I want to do the
Say
gentleman's
E.
dad from Fortnite.
Say E
Yeah,
with
big
the
T.
T-pose.
Tanner, hit the nene.
Say
Wait,
E.
can I pelican? I'd rather pelican.
Wait.
Hit the.
Say
Yeah, what is
yeet.
that? Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. You have to say E. Oh, he's gonna.
Yeet, 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 yeet.
Oh, that was.